5 in a row.
Hey, you saw Woody face.
Hold on. Well, right now we about to do some 5-yard get-off bursts. Right now he got to get in the stance right. Make sure his stance is right, the way we just worked on it. The hand back. There you go. Way to shoot your hands on that one. Way to shoot your hands. Way to come out your stance and come out your hips, the way we worked on. Hand down. Foot back a little bit, head up. Shoot the hands. There we go. And make sure when he runs, you know, he has to keep his head down and shoot his hands because, you know, when he get in the stance, it's usually going to be an offensive lineman in front of him, usually a guard. This will try to block him. So the key thing to defensive tackle is shooting your hands, your hips, hand, foot, and just focus on your key. Go, stance up, put your head up, shoot your hands. There you go. Right there, we can call that a club rip. Is where he clubs the opponent, and after he clubs the opponent, he rips through his arm to help give him a burst. All right, put your hand down, foot back, head up. There we go. Call that a foot freeze with a club rip. What it does is it freezes the offensive lineman, think you're going one way, get him off balance, so you club him, and once you got him off balance, you just rip through. It's probably a real good move to work on an offensive lineman with bad technique. You said that? Slow it down. Oh. Head up, shoot straight hands. There we go. Okay, you can hold this while I'm just working with him. Yeah. Come here right quick, Woody. All right, now in the video, what I'm going to show him is how to beat off a hand block when a guard puts his hand on you. Put your hands on me. So the first move we can do when a guard puts his hands on you, you can either do a move like this, where we come across, we flip our hips, or we can do something what's called as a side scissors, which also is probably the best move to use on a guard when he's has all the weight for it. So right now, the move, I'm gonna do two moves, which is the club rip, and I'm gonna do the hand scissors. All right, the club rip is club, rip, and the second one is the hand scissors, which is also a good move. Now, Woody, you do the same move I did on you. Club rip, which also is the best move to be the guard, and the hand scissors. It's also another good move when you get double team or just a move you want to use like in your back pocket. All right, now we're gonna get back to the get-offs and, you know, just the hand placement and things like that. There we go. Way to get off, way to shoot your hands, way to shoot your hips. Way we just worked on. That right there was a club rip, but a club rip with a get off. So, you know, that also helped do numerous moves, you know. Sometimes you might have a defender or two trying to stop you, and that'll just be the best move. What I think so far as the club rip is what we worked on earlier on in the instructional video. Here we go. Stance, foot back, head up, balance of your feet. There we go. That right there again was a club rip, which is also another good move we can use on a guard or a tackle, or just any way possibly just to beat your defender, you know. Right now, working on side shuffles right now. There you go. Keep your head up. When you're doing it, kind of just work on shooting your hands. Kind of work on shooting your hand while you take each step. So then every time you work down, you're shooting your hands. Work on a different opponent. See, there you go right there, shooting his hands, shooting his hands. Just getting ready to engage in contact. There we go. Looking good. Probably get one more rep of that. Just showing you right now, just shooting his hands and showing how it looks when he shoots his hand. There you go. Woodrow Hamilton, defensive tackle from Ole Miss. Here we go one more time. You know, head up, make the dominant shoot. There we go. There we go. All right, Woody, you just come over here and say what you learned and or what I taught you.
Well, being injured, me getting out of shape a little, but what I learned is when you're doing your technique and you shuffling and you coming off the ball and you got an opponent, it all means doing it full speed. And one thing he taught me before the camera or whatever is pronated and supinated hands count.
Could you show that, Woody, for a second, what I showed you earlier today with the pronation and supination?
From the ground.
There we go. Up, yep.
To the chest.
Are you going in your stance?
With your hands face down.
Yep.
On your palms.
On your palms. Just like that what I showed you. Foot back, head up. There we go.
Pronated.
Pronated, yep.
But it also keeps from having an injury on your hand.
Yep.
Another thing I would say I learned is having the specific hand down.
Yep.
And the right correct foot counts also. But it's all about that work rhythm.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Woody, for taking time out your day, you know, for me to, you know, show you some tips on, you know, being a defensive tackle and showing you how to shoot your hands and where to place your hands and, you know, how to side shuffle and things like that. So I just want to thank you again for taking time out your busy day for me to show you some tips and just some, you know, just some things you could, you know, you can use on the field this year. So, you know what, you know, thank you and, you know, go Rebs.